Happy Tuesday, guys. What's up? Welcome into another episode of the Daily Juice Podcast. My name is Matt Perrault. You guys can follow me across all socials at Sports Talk Matt. This podcast being brought to you by OmahaSteaks.com. The juice is the promo code to go to OmahaSteaks.com to get $10 off your order for Father's Day. Packages starting at $99 at OmahaSteaks.com. 1-2 night last night. We won 10 units 2 weeks ago. We won about a unit last week. So the podcast is up about 11 units over the last 2 weeks. I always get scolded when I bring up one or two people that wants to go on a rant, but somebody decided to go on my Instagram and write a bunch of nonsense about losing. I'm not going to win every week, guys. This person had been cherry picking my plays and was losing. So I went 1-2 yesterday. So technically I lost. It's a Monday. We got a long week to go. Okay, we're fine. I lost at the beginning of last week too, and we rallied and came back and had a winning week. It's a marathon. This whole thing, I feel like I'm a broken record, but we're not going to win every day. We're not going to win every week. We're not going to win every month. This is a free podcast. This guy proclaimed he was going to go tell the world how bad of a handicapper I am. Okay. So I should make you a lot of money then. Just fade everything I bet. That's how he ended. I'm going to fade you every bet. Great. Fade every bet. You won yesterday. Happy for you, man. That's great. This is a marathon, and this is about community, and this is about looking at games and thinking about how to make bets and plays and how to beat the sports books. I'm not going to bury your bookie. I'm not going to make you rich. I'm not going to put you on some island somewhere. Okay? It's not what I'm doing. I'm not going to tell you about the cars that you get to drive by, some massive, gigantic play that I'm going to tell you that you're going to have to go 7 units in, and we're going to crush. Okay? The biggest bet I've ever recommended on this podcast in 4 years is a 2-unit bet. And I rarely ever do that. Okay? My thought is 11 versus 10 built this thing, to steal the quote. That means we're always at a disadvantage. The books are always up $1. Every time we go to play, we're losing. Always. So how do we overcome that? Well, we overcome that by winning consistently, but no one wins consistently. Nobody wins every day. No one wins every month. Every single month. It doesn't happen. If they tell you if they win every month, they're lying. Nobody wins every month, okay? So, and if they did, they wouldn't be giving away their picks. They would be ghosts, clandestine, gone in the wind. You'd never see them because they don't want to be found. So just, again, if you're new to the podcast and you're new to what we do here, bet everything or bet nothing. Or pick and choose and then don't blame me if you pick the wrong ones. Really, don't blame me anyway. You're the one buying the bet. I'm just telling you what I played, and you can do what you want with it. You can fade it or follow it, okay? The world was on the Oilers yesterday. I was on the Panthers. Panthers won. We lost the first 5 on the White Sox and the Mariners. I also bet over for the game. That hit. Grand slam walk-off, 8-4 win for Seattle. Over came in on that game. First 5, no score. That lost. Royals were down 4-0. They rallied, lost the game 4-2 to the Yankees. So 2 losses there, 1 win, 2 losses. You bet 1.1, so you bet 2.2, you lose 2.2, you win 1, you're down 1.2 for the day. That's just betting. So do what you want. I always feel like I got to say this once in a while, just going to remind the newbies who come on in. If you whine to me about losing bets, if you whine to me about my record, if you whine to me about I hate you've played or I can't believe I followed you, you're going to get a stick in your eye back from me. You're not going to get some warm and fuzzy, oh, I'm sorry, thank you for listening, blah, 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 nonsense from me, all right? Wrong host. That's not who I am. It's never who I will be, okay? I lose. I tell you I lose. I win too, but I don't win every day. So you do what you want with the information I'm going to give you. If you want to bet it, great. You want to fade it? Awesome. Okay? If you bet Florida, we won. 4-1. You bet the under. Now, that's my other show, the Bostonian versus the book. If you bought, we had under and the Panthers. 2-0. Different show, I know, but I give out other plays, and we break down, Dave Sherapan and I break down other bets than just the Daily Juice overnight wagering. So if you do like betting, and you can go and watch that show, I host it. I'm the co-host with Dave, and we do a lot other things besides just talking about sports betting, but we do give up the picks on this podcast. We talk about every day. We break down further the bets that I have made. So it's a complimentary show, if you will, to this show. This is quick and easy. This is 365. BBV is long form and Monday through Friday. Okay? Just a different type of show. But Panthers in the under. Got that. Over for the Mariners. Got that. I was flat, really, yesterday. Officially, for the podcast, we lost 1.2 units. Today, no basketball, no hockey, just baseball. There's only 2 games I like in baseball, and they're both just system plays. The breakdown in the handicap is really simple. It's the Pirates, Paul Skeens, over. 5-0 to the over. Over. Like, it's not even like a real hard handicap. It's not even like you might go, well, Paul Skeens against Miles Mikolas. Mikolas is a decent pitcher. He's 4-6 with a 4.32 ERA. And, he's a guy that at home, ERA has been okay. 5.81, though, for his ERA is not that great. But Skeens has been phenomenal. And, everyone's going to come in and bet Skeens. The Nerfy is going to be really popular. Be dangerous there, by the way. The Pirates score for Paul Skeens. 2-3-2-1-3 earned runs given up by Mikolas his last 5 starts. People will bet the under just because it's Paul Skeens. I'm betting the over because the Pirates score a ton of runs when Paul Skeens pitches and their bullpen stinks. And when Paul Skeens comes out after 6 innings, the bullpen comes in and it's, oh my gosh, duck and cover because we're in serious trouble here and it's going to get ugly. So I look for overs. You can play a variety of different. Pretty much every book is on the same number for this game. I mean, there's, sometimes we have some discrepancy. It's 7.5 across the board, over 7.5. It opened over 7.5 minus 120. It's been bet to some books to lean to the under. Over 7.5, 1.1 units. Skeens and Mikolas, Pirates and the Cardinals. We're going over 7.5 for 1.1 units. And the other bet is the Phillies are playing against the Red Sox on the road at Fenway Park. And the Phillies' first game back off of their trip to London. Cutter Crawford is on the mound for the Red Sox. And the Phillies team total is only 4.5, minus 105. The 5.5 was the number that we got burned on the last time we bet this. But Cutter Crawford really has had a tough run of it for the Red Sox. I mean, he's just not that good of a pitcher. He's 2-5 with a 3.51 ERA, a 1.18 whip. And Zach Wheeler's been great. I mean, the Red Sox aren't going to score, so people are leaning towards the under. Zach Wheeler on the road's got a 3.21 ERA, a 2-1 record, and an opposing batting average of 200. 10 earned runs given up in 28 innings worth of work. The Phillies were scoring for him. Last 2 times out, they did not. They got shut out by San Francisco, scored 3 runs against Milwaukee, but before that, 5, 4, 6, and 6 earned runs scored, or just runs scored by the Phillies. Fenway Park's a hitter's ballpark, like we know. Crawford is not that good of a pitcher for the Red Sox. We're going over 4.5 runs. Philadelphia Phillies team total at Fenway and the Red Sox for minus 105 for 1.05 units. Okay? Only 2 bets on the day for us here on a Tuesday. 2-bet Tuesday for us here today. My name is Matt Perrault. Follow me across all socials at Sports Talk Matt every morning. Daily Juice Podcast, always being brought to you by OmahaSteaks.com.